1, 2, 3, 4.
What is happening? Welcome to this week's podcast. We are here and sponsored by that praise guy. If you don't know who he is, everybody knows who the praise guy is. How many millionaires has he made in West Belfast? He's made more millionaires in West Belfast than the National Lottery has in the short space of time. Yeah, so if you don't know what it is, that praise guy, go on his website. He does competitions for holidays, houses, money, watches, fucking get you whatever you want. And if you don't like the prizes, you can take a cash alternative. Mm-hmm. So go on. There's prizes and competitions for as low as 35p, 20p. Sometimes there's free ones when you register. So get on that prize guy. Go on his website. Get yourself something. Win money. You can go to the shows.
Willie, if you want to clap and then we're good to go.
It always gets a guy with cerebral palsy to clap. It's not fair.
It's because I have the best clap between the two of us. I'm not beating that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of the Mudblood podcast with myself, William Thompson, and as always, the wonderful Mr. Patrick McDonnell.
Hi.
How are we all doing? And who are we with today, Patrick?
Today we're with Mr. Tony Devlin and Mr. Neil Carey.
Yes.
Who this week are rehearsing for their Panto, which is going to be in St. Comgall's, isn't that right, Neil?
That's right.
Yeah. Did you write it?
I wrote it as well.
Neil wrote it and Tony's ruining it. Money joke.
Because I walked out a week ago to fucking work with you.
So Tony's directing my play. So they've got rid of Tony and got somebody better in to help them. And I've got Tony in ruining my life.
She came in Monday morning and just went, forget everything Tony said last week. We're doing it my way.
Did you really, Finn? Finn's not on the the camera because she's doing the double. But
I like everyone on this podcast.
like everyone that's ever been on the podcast is like,
does
this go out like this? Does affect my tax credits? And the kids like, no, it fucking doesn't. Just
no one on our podcast pays tax. Fuck off.
Do you pay tax?
Of course I pay tax.
I pay tax too. I don't tell that to everybody in West Belfast because I'm fucking put out.
Who's he think he is paying tax and all that?
He's lost a run of himself. He pays
He thinks he is something now paying tax.
We talked about it before. During COVID, I was getting Go Fresh delivered to the house. No, because you couldn't go to a shop for fucking food. Some cunt seen it sitting at my front door. And by the time I got the fucking Divis with Chinese whispers, it was like, Paddy McDonald's changing sex. I'm like, what? You're changing sex? He said, well, what? You're getting these injections delivered? I went, it's fucking Go Fresh, the food, for fuck's sake. Who do you think you are getting fucking food that you have to cook? Delivered to your house, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What kind of neighbours do you have that?
No, these are people that know me from down the road, and they go, he moved up the mountain and he looks down on us now. Yes, I fucking do, because I live in the fucking mountain.
They see you getting broccoli delivered, and their first thought is he's trans.
the ones that were like, so you get food delivered to your house, and I'm like, yeah, so do you. I used to fucking deliver kebabs to your house every night, you fucking fat cock, you know what I mean? Fucking second me. But that's West Belfast for you. But we're in West Belfast. We're in Brassneck. This is the HQ.
This is HQ, aye.
HQ is the main epicenter. And this is the first time you've done two shows at once. Isn't that right?
It is. We've never done them. We usually do about 3 or 4 shows a year, but this is the first time we've ran 2 at exactly the fucking same time.
And it'll be the last.
It will, because our general manager just fucked off right in the middle of it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, she got a new job, in fairness.
I don't know. She actually got a job, like a proper job.
Aye, we weren't.
You know what I mean?
Well, we weren't paying her as much as she's getting this new job.
Yeah.
No,
it's not like somebody to leave West Belfast because they don't want to be a volunteer anymore.
So what? So the pantomime you've written, what's it called?
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Very good.
Have you ever heard of that one?
I have.
Have you watched the Disney one? Like,
I actually don't think I ever have.
Because I remember you saying you hadn't seen most of the shit. Like, I asked him a couple of Disney movies, and like, haven't seen that. And I'm like, what?
I've seen only the word. I've never seen like Heat or The Godfather. But I've
they
seen
weren't
Deep
made by
Blue
Disney.
Sea.
But fuck no, it's alright. Like, well, I'm talking about like Dumbo and fucking.
I've seen Dumbo. I've seen Pinocchio, but it scares me when he gets eaten by the
Protestant
whale.
Disney movie, like it is.
Yeah,
it is. Like,
what?
It is.
It's a what movie?
A Protestant one.
How'd you know on the 12th when we all get feathers and fly into the sky? That's my favourite part. No, I've seen Dumbo, I've seen Pinocchio, but it scares me when he gets swallowed by the whale.
That is quite scary.
It is.
You think so?
I can only do that after 5 times.
And the bit
we hear what happened to fucking pure Sleeping Beauty.
Pinocchio's very
It's a
fucking
hard
freaky.
one to figure out as well. Like, I asked my kids, what's Sleeping Beauty about? Because Neil was writing it, and one of the kids goes, it's about a wee girl gets her finger pricked and she falls asleep for 100 years. And they were like, fuck, that's not going to be much crack on much. Do you know what I mean? So it's not easy play to
change and
to change it and rewrite it.
I have to say, I seen them rehearsing the first half the other day, and I was fucking laughing my balls off. Like I was like, I could imagine the kid bouncing about. I was thinking about me holding Emmons down, going, fucking sit down, stop acting a cunt. But do you know what I mean? They're gonna be. It's fucking great. It really is great. Like,
and is it a kid pantomime? Or family friend. I don't know if it was like that or like an adult one.
No. They're getting more like popular recently. Aren't they?
Adult
Like
ones?
the adult pantos.
Do you ever do an adult one, Tony?
What do you ask me to say to your face?
Yeah, what the fuck? Tony's
Because I was
starting to go.
I was in it when you done that one.
That was an adult Christmas show. It wasn't an adult pantomime. He's talking about.
Fuck me, Tony. I tell you,
what
it was
they're
a
doing now is pantomimes during the day, and then the same panto at night
Yeah.
for adults. If you know what I mean.
I like Dirty Cinderella.
Aye.
Dirty
Cinderella's like
Jack and his
fucking
big
the.
What's a
beanstalk.
Dirty Cinderella?
What's it called? Jim Davidson, Cinderella, like Cinderella but with an S. Cinderella.
Cinders?
Yeah, so it's just dirty
You know
jokes,
what's
but
the
the story
crack?
of Cinderella.
Cinderella comes
We should
from
do
it.
Aladdin.
Good one.
Aladdin.
No one's ever thought of that before.
No.
Snow White.
Snow White and the what?
Snow White bucking
Snow
the
White.
12 dwarfs.
Snow White. That's good. We'll do that one next year.
No way.
I think,
hell.
controversially, I think existence of adult pantos shouldn't really happen. If you're doing a panto right, it ticks the boxes for everybody.
It should have enough of
that's
those
true.
jokes that
Yeah.
are for the grown-ups. Yeah.
Or I was telling her, I don't know who I told in here the other day, but we brought our project till the one the Grand Opera House.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there, and fucking first time taking him to the Panto. He must have been about 7 or 8. And the two fellas kissed on the stage, and he went, he's gay, kissing our wee lad. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, the whole place just looked at me, and I went, what the fuck?
What panto was that?
I don't know, Cinderella or something like that there. But it was like, it was like a wee joke part in the fucking thing, but he went fucking, the whole place just staring at us. I was like, I am fucking so embarrassed. Like,
We might have to change the end of Act 2. And
Of
Project
panties
that
or
was,
the pantom?
and he's 18 now. Do you know what I mean? If he was going to be like, where the fuck will I go? You know what I mean?
I think I went till I was about 17. I love pantomimes.
Oh,
They're fucking
Oh, no, you don't.
Shut up. Boo.
There's always one.
That's why you're not in the camera, you can't. Don't worry about it, Sean. It's behind you. I can talk to him. He might be burned again. But yes, no, it's fucking good. It's hard. I have to say, like from stand-up point of view, and you'll understand this, Wally. Like I was explaining, like we just fucking turn up, like.
Yeah.
No, but and you all fake.
I don't. I would disagree with that. We don't just turn
We
up.
do. We fucking do.
No. We have
preparation.
You have to turn up. That is part of it. Because if you're not there, there's no show. But there's more into it than turning up. And from my perspective, there's a lot of writing that goes into it.
From doing this, the fucking actors, I fucking take my hat off to because it's fucking hard work.
Oh, I'm not
They
I'm not saying
fucking put
that.
in the fucking work before they fucking get on the stage. We just turn up and go, here. Know what I mean?
No, we don't.
But
I don't. Well, I don't.
Well,
I don't just turn up. There's a lot of work goes into it.
look at you even fucking turn up. You were late tonight.
I didn't say that. That's why it's a lot of work to
William
get me.
sat down, fucking Thompson over there in the corner. Do you know what I mean?
But there's a lot obviously goes into fucking memorizing stuff. I know we have to memorize stuff, but to the point they do. Because you're relying on other people. That's something we don't have to do. If something goes wrong, it's our fault. Yeah. Whereas one person could wreck 6 people's nights. But have you guys ever dealt with someone, a major fuck up
On stage?
on stage? Either yourself or someone who you can't name.
What do you, when you mean major fuck up, do you mean like something happening live on stage?
Yeah.
I can't really think. I remember an actor, I was directing a panto at the Lyric about 3 or 4 years ago, or not a panto, a Christmas show for Grimes and McKee. And one of the actors ran out. It was opening night. It was about 4 o'clock, and one of the actors ran out on stage and went, my dad's dying, and he's in Korean, and I've got to go. And he just fucking ran out the door.
While the show was on?
No, so this is the dress rehearsal of opening night. So the show opens at 7:45 at night. It's about 4 o'clock in the day.
And Dan's bad enough being stuck in cold rain as well on top of that.
Fuck's sake, you know. Well, he's
Imagine
from
you
Korea.
wouldn't have found it.
I'd
He's
be
dead.
I'd be
Listen,
killing it.
I'm stuck here, fucking ball of money. I don't. Well, traffic's weird.
Let me know when the funeral is.
Fuck it. I'll turn back now. Fuck it.
So everybody was fucking looking at me going, what do I do here, Mr. Director? And I was going, fuck. And we had to go with a dress rehearsal because we hadn't done a full dress with all the technical stuff, the lights, the sound, everything. So I says,
How big a part was it?
He was Santa. He was the lead. Right?
Jesus.
And I says, give me the fucking Santa suit. I'll go on for now and then we'll figure out during the day what happens this evening. So I went on, done the whole dress rehearsal on book. Like I was in the room for him for the whole 4 weeks rehearsal, so I kind of knew most of the lines and stuff. Got up, done the dress rehearsal, came off, and was like, fuck, what are we going to do tonight? And they went, Tony, you're going to have to go on. Like there's a full audience, there's 400 people sold out tonight in the Lyric. I was like, fuck, sick, didn't say enough for this. So, who's that? Oh. Taxman.
It's the Arts Council. Fuck up.
So we all agreed, right, I'm going to go on tonight, and we all sorted out how we're going to fix everything, and I've got a book in front of me because Santa Claus, he's got his big book with the lines and stuff.
Naughty list.
Standing there at 7:30 in the wings, just going, fuck, I'm shaving myself a wee bit, I'm not going to lie, because there's no preparation, there's no rehearsals for it. I'm the one telling him what to do.
Yeah.
For the last 4 weeks.
Even though you're behind a beer, but you're sitting going yourself, people go, Tony Devlin and Santa Claus is fucking terrible, yeah.
So I'm standing in the wings. It was like, right, okay, let's just shake it all off. Just get up and do it. And about 20 to 8, he comes in the door going, my dad's fine. He's going to be sweet. Gives that fucking Santa suit to me. You fucking...
What a cunt.
Aye. Would have been better.
Was it Graham's or McKee?
I can't say that now. It was McKee.
You know Graham's McKee?
I know of them, don't know them personally.
Fuck.
Aye.
Like,
I was never as delighted to take a costume off and go, good luck, big lad. I didn't even watch the show. I went to a bar and had about 14 gins before they came out for the end of the show for photographs.
fucking hell.
So apart from that, I can't really think of anything that's happened live on stage. It's been a
First night
massive...
of our show in the Strand.
First night
All the fucking audio
Jesus,
facials,
that was bad. So the Strand hadn't done a Christmas show. I don't think they've done plays before.
No.
Because it's a cinema.
Yeah.
But it was a big enough stage, so we wanted to bring Brassneck over to East Belfast, so we decided, tied in with the Strand Cinema, we'll put it on in their opening night. And it was really technical, that show. So this was our first Christmas show. It was him. I cast comedians in it, right?
Yeah.
Me, Bartlett.
Diona, Sean Haggerty.
You were there, weren't you?
I wasn't there, but I know what you did.
There it is, her. Well, Julian was in it.
Julian, well, that was the thing, because Julian came to me and was like,
I'm glad you said to you, Ian.
yeah. And he's like, he says, here, Paddy, can you have a word with Emma's to take me out of the Stardust? Shit. And I was like, it'll be better next time. No, fuck that. No, how can I put my name down? Oh my God, I'm fucking so embarrassed. The only thing good is they don't see my face and me, aye. He fucking hated it. Like, he did.
So he was all the audio visuals. So everything was on him. He was the narrator in the play.
Right.
Who were you? You were Tiny Tim.
No, I wasn't.
Who were you?
I was Mickey Marley.
Mickey Marley.
I was at this.
As in the Ghost of Marley, Mickey Marley's roundabout.
Yes, I did go to see this.
Kieran Bartlett was Scrooge as a woman.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that because he was just doing Mal Bartlett, basically.
Yes.
You were doing kneecappings, that's what you were doing.
Yes, I was a kneecap expert.
That's right, I remember that. So
And
what happened
somebody
first
stole-
night with it?
So opening night in the cinema, the one place where the technical stuff shouldn't go fucking wrong with the audio visuals because we've got a projector and a screen, it all just collapsed. Everything collapsed. And we thought we'd be able to fix it in 5-10 minutes. No, this went fucking on for about an hour and a quarter.
We
The
were
audience was
standing
sitting
at the
there.
back going, what's happening? And then you came back and went, we don't have no audio visuals. You have to just go out and do the fucking thing. So we were like, it was like going out and doing an overhead projector
Yeah.
presentation
Yeah.
without an overhead projector
Yeah.
and talking about stuff that was up there that people couldn't see. So the audience were just like, what the fuck? is
None
going
of
on?
it made any sense with the
None of it,
projections.
like, not,
So you
just
had to
us
do the whole
standing
thing?
The whole play was
Just
reliant
us
on the
fucking-
projections and
there was none,
interacting
there
with
was
them.
none. So the audience were just like, so there's never been another. I've never got invited back to East Belfast after that.
That's why you're not allowed back in East. You had a bad pantomime.
Bad Panto.
That's why.
That was worse than his down there then.
Yeah,
It was
I
way
think so.
worse.
That was.
Terrifying.
But you felt shit. Like you were apologising to us.
And the audience were cracking up. Some of them were understanding and going,
Yeah,
just
some were
fucking
like,
do
don't worry
it.
about it. No, no, it's fucking
No,
soon.
the
And
ones
we're
were going,
like,
I want
no.
my phone.
Julian's like,
Don't
how
worry
the
me
fuck
about
do you get me out of this?
And so for you, so you're doing Sleeping Beauty. how hard is it to take a story that's like quite well known and has been done quite a lot and make that sort of your own thing?
I found it really tough this year, to be honest. We did Cinderella last year in the Devonish.
Right.
And that was my first time writing a full script for myself. And because Cinderella is kind of an established story and there's loads of action in it, I found that quite easy to write. And then I was like, I'm brilliant at writing. This is a gig. And then sat down to do Sleep Video this year and was like, I have nothing.
It's just a bird sleeping for an hour and a half. Yeah.
And it all happens in the
Like my
past.
kids
Do you
said.
know what I mean? You're all talking about things. Oh, you got cursed at your christening all them years ago and all that.
Right.
So
right.
there was a lot of drafts done on this script.
I see.
I gave up writing about 5 times. But we got there.
And what have you plans to do one next year?
There's talks of...
Would you fucking let us get this one up and running?
No, but people's going to be thinking that in their head. They're going to go, is that put them off? That's what I mean.
No, we'll do another one next year. Who knows what it's going to be?
No, we're hoping it goes on because we started this. Go ahead, you talk about the People's Panto.
It was a people's panto, so last year, but the whole idea was to get like working class families to be able to go and see a panto because the price of tickets these days is absolutely crazy.
100%.
Yeah, for everything.
£45
100%.
You know, if you're taking a whole family, that's 250 quid just on tickets.
And
Yeah.
people
You know?
don't just go with their own kid. Like, some people go, oh, well, here, I'll take such and such, or what about my wee friend from school? So, like, straight away, it could be, like, you know, fucking 5 tickets
Small
for
fortune.
something.
And then you walk into the venue and have them light up friggin' wandy things that break after 10 minutes or a
Aye.
tenner each. You need to buy one of them for all the
Popcorn's
kids.
about 12 quid and I'm getting 3 of them.
Carry it for the kids.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Figs.
Big bag of coke.
Yeah. He's wanting
cola.
pills. If he's to get pills, they've all to get pills because God forbid they split them. Disgraceful. It's very
No more dip dab for you.
So about 20 years ago, Double Joint Theatre Company and I folded, started this thing called the People's Panto.
Right.
And that was the idea, was that working class families could get in for a fiver, right, and go and see pantos. So it hadn't been done since they folded in 2005.
So much is the tickets worth?
£8.
So it's like
That's
a fiver.
fucking, that's not much inflation, like,
Fuck.
20 years
What can you
since
get
it was
for
done.
£8? I don't even... What is the glider? Is the glider £8? Not that I'm buying West Belfast.
Glider's about fucking 250. Man
it?
of the people,
Are you
Paddy
sure?
McDonald.
Are
he
you
hasn't
sure?
used public transport since he was driving a black car.
360,
No, I have.
360 a day ticket, like.
Surely most
360
people
days.
don't pay for it anyway,
Right.
do they not?
But that's... What?
You get off the
Well,
next stop
that's
and
what
see
I'm
the boys
saying.
coming
West
on.
Belfast, they don't. The West Belfast, nobody. It was like, what? Black taxis are only £1. Oh, fuck, we can get on this, and there's actually nothing to put money into. Oh, fuck, sweet, we'll do that. Do you know what I mean?
So that was the idea. We came back and we asked Neil, because Neil had been the dame in the waterfront for about 100 years with GBL's shows. And then he wasn't in last year's, so we asked him.
Yeah.
And he ended up writing it, as well as starring as the dames in the first ever.
He literally goes to me the
People's
first night.
Panto
He was like,
20
I
years.
don't know about the production team. We don't have anybody to write it. And I was like, I write it.
You regret that now.
And it was magic. It was, we got the
Last year,
Davenys.
it was such
Neil
a
didn't
hit
have
last
any
year.
grey hairs last year. Two
doesn't
pantos
now.
in.
That's why he went to Turkey
he'd
a
be
couple
like
of weeks ago. But we went to the Davenish last year. They bought into it because we were saying, look, this is a community venture. It's going to cost us a fortune because there's 6 actors, 5 crew, 5 creatives. And we wanted it to be, we didn't want it just to be thrown together.
Yeah.
So we put it on the Davenish and it was full on. All professional creatives, you know, set designers, lighting designers. And it was magic, wasn't it? And it was £8
People loved it, like.
a year ago. 2,000 people came to see it and said, we're not going back to blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
This is unbelievable. Or the amount of people nearly came to us and said, I've never been able to take my kids
Yeah,
to a
it happened so
pantomime
much.
before.
It was like nearly every day somebody came up to us afterwards and was like, we've never been able to take our kids to the panto.
That
There was
makes
a woman who was like proper sobbing, walked into the dressing room, was like, couldn't get a word out. She was like, this is the first time we've ever been able to bring anybody to a panto. So like, job done. Like,
Magic.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
More than like making money off, like getting paid well for something's good, but something like that is more meaningful.
It's
like.
never going to be a
100%.
money maker, like, because of £8 a fucking ticket. You know
No,
what I mean?
yeah.
So it was always about, if we all break even on it, it's just about access.
Yes.
Because, like, the first interaction of any child to theatre is probably going to be pantomime.
Aye.
Yeah.
You're not going to
for
see
me.
them taking to see Richard III.
And the only reason we ever got to go was because my dad got free tickets for work. There's no way we were getting band tickets for the Opera House, but
Aye.
like, that was my first time ever seeing anything like that. It's probably the reason why I'm an actor these days. Like,
And
I don't remember being every year. That tells you a story. Like, I remember going to Panto, but I don't remember it being like every year. We're lucky maybe you went 3 times in your life. One was maybe with a fucking...
Neil's
youth
from
club
East
or something.
Belfast, he had a wee bit more money on us.
Oh, right, okay.
I love how they think East Belfast is this metropolis. We have to put up pictures of fruit shops because we don't have any.
On the windows, the facades.
We were like, oh, man, this is what it would look like if a shop was there. So I'll put a shop there, now just paint one.
And then UVF flags are really expensive, so...
Yeah.
And racketeering isn't what it used to be in that. You know what I mean? It's really want that dogs have racketeering.
But that in of itself, like having that accessibility for people who can't afford it, that's how you get working class people in the theatre.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get into it when you're from that background. Like,
you know, it's also a thing too with kids, like having that access to them certain things. Because I know with kids, putting them into classes and stuff like that. My kids are in Brassneck. They absolutely love it, Brassneck Youth.
Yeah.
So it's like this going on is only to keep that going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's to sustain the whole thing and to keep it all thing. And that was Tony's idea with this sort of thing, wasn't it, when you set it up? Because Tony acted like Tony was in Band of Brothers and
in Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
He still does. He was in a wig and say nothing.
He was
I suppose Seb wasn't saying nothing.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
saying
Say
nothing.
nothing.
say nothing about him being in nothing. Do you know
But
what I mean?
I didn't know you were in that. Fucking, I love that show.
Bad Brothers?
Yeah. Isn't that the one where David Schwimmer's like a proper band? He's a right bastard.
He
in
wasn't
that,
in.
like.
I was in Bustone, episode 6, you know, where the tanks are coming out and we're all camped out.
Yes.
You're from Chicago,
No, Philly.
Philly.
Did I sound like it was from Chicago?
Oh.
Is there a big difference?
Do you hear your Philly accent?
No, it was 20 years ago. I'm not
Can you
doing it
remember
now.
the lines?
I can't, but I'm not doing it now.
Do one lane just
No.
to prove a point that like you remembered.
It was 20 years ago.
You do one lane from Band of Brothers, I'll do one lane from Carl's Christmas.
Right, you do the Carl's Christmas then.
Carl's Christmas. Do you know what? I'm not going to do it, and I'll tell you why.
I see.
Because every night I would lift the book. She would give me a book. I don't know if you remember this, and I'm not going to say what I said, right?
I know what you said.
Every night I would, because Kieran talks about it a bit. So Kieran's character would go, here, you can have that for Christmas. And I would fucking go, what? And she goes, got that for Christmas. And I go, fuck. And I would read a new title for a book. And I done it one night, and he near had a fucking stroke. Because I had to make my own hang up every night. I was just trying to get bigger laws, you know? So that's coming into my head, so that's why I'm not fucking going to tell him. So
Well,
we're off a
William will
look.
tell.
We're off a look now.
Oh, I'm not saying what he said. I'm not saying what he said. We'll get in trouble. But Band of Brothers, so what was your scene? What happened in the scene you were in?
So the scene I was in was Bostone. It's just before the 101st Airborne hit the Eagle's Nest. And so it's the big... Do you know the Christmas video where they had... Was it a Marks and Spencer's or something? It's that famous story about the football match in no man's land between the Allies and the Germans. And they played the football match. It was that kind of setup. So it's us all digging the foxholes and getting into the foxholes. And we know the German tanks. And then one boy lights a fag. And the red of the end of the fag, the Germans see that. And then they start bombarding it. And I'm easy company medic.
Yeah.
So it's just me fucking running everywhere and going, medic, medic. And the fucking legs hanging off and the arms hanging off. And me coming down with morphine for them all.
Yeah.
So
That's class. You'd be
But they wouldn't let me
that boy
carry a
like
gun.
fake. What's that?
They wouldn't let me carry a gun. Not
The
because
one
I'm from
person
West Belfast.
from Belfast, they're like, don't get
It's so fucking
don't
true
even get
because
me
the
to be
boy
like,
that was our armour, the boy that was our armour was he was an ex-Brit, and he goes, "Where are you from?" And I went Belfast, and he goes, "Whereabouts in Belfast?" And I went West Belfast, and he went, "Whereabouts?" And I went, "What the fuck are you, Brit?" And he went, "Yes." He went, "I served in the fucking Springfield Road Barracks." So chatting away to him about it, and he was going, "The only reason we're not giving you guns because you're from fucking Beachmouth." But it wasn't. The reason is because in the Geneva Convention, medics weren't allowed guns.
Yeah.
But we all went to Paris for the premiere. So HBO flew everybody out to Paris and all the American vets who were still alive. So the guy I was playing,
yes,
I got to meet Spina in Paris, and he went, "See that bollocks about us not being able to have guns."
Full of shit.
He's mental, he says, because we're storming the beaches in Normandy, and the Nazis were on the hill going with a big fucking 50 caliber machine guns. He says they didn't fucking stop when they saw me down doing morphine on somebody. They didn't go fuckers.
I know he's putting a plaster on him. Don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was just boom, boom, boom across the field. He says the one thing he regrets is not having that. Like protection weapon when they were in quarantine and stuff in the towns in France and stuff they were trying to liberate.
That's class.
It was an amazing experience.
And did you have to do, I assume as an actor, do a bit of research into any role that you're doing.
They give us all big, massive World War II books. I think I got about page D in each one. I was like, fuck.
Skip to the
Start
end.
watching
Germans
it.
lost.
What happened? Oh, right. We got the Eagle's Nest. Happy days. We're good
I know what happens at the end here. The Germans give up.
Aye.
That's it.
So you were a pantomime dame in the waterfront for a load of years.
Did Armagh, Ballymena, all over the place.
What's the worst city to do it in?
Well, mainly because you do a show in the morning. So you do your 10 o'clock show, and maybe you don't have a show till 7 o'clock at night. Ballymena's a bit...
Gets such a fucking bad rap. It
It's
does
depressing at
I
Christmas.
swear to
hate
fuck.
When
you're forced-
Everyone
When you're
hates-
forced to spend
For
every
a
afternoon
reason.
in December...
Everybody's like, Ballymena's a shithole. How do you like it? And I'm like, I have never had a bad experience in it, ever. And they're all like, it's fucking terrible.
Only person I know likes Ballymena.
What the fuck?
So you have to spend all day there, especially because you're doing the morning then a late.
And I used to create a wee bed underneath, like in my dressing room, underneath the thing. And there was like a sensor for the lights, and I put the sensor for the lights. It was great. But it's a council building.
Yeah.
The
So there's
parade?
obviously loads of people
Is
that
this
work in the
parade?
building, in the bridge, yeah.
Yep.
And I remember lying, having a nap one day, and some woman came into my dressing room
Right.
to use the toilet. Didn't see me lying there. Had a shit.
Brilliant.
With the door open. You're like, oh, for fuck's
Shut the
sake.
door, had a shit in my fucking dressing room. And then came out, I was like, and she went, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, great.
I get not all lady like now.
So there was a toilet right next door. I was like, why are you
why
shitting in my
shit?
dressing room?
Aye,
knows?
that's the Ballymena for you, eh? You come up here and we're going to shite in your dressing room.
I love that a big mad shite, and she's like, "Oh, pardon me."
Excuse me.
But here, Tony was in Band of Brothers.
I didn't shit in anybody's bathroom, so.
What?
He was in something bigger.
What were
Also, he
you?
was. Is the
Is
Series 3, 4, 5
you
fucking
casting it?
commissioned?
I don't know
How can you
yet.
not say?
Can't say.
Your part was a big part.
What's the show?
It's all right.
Relax.
The producers don't watch the
Oh
Mudblood.
shit! Yes.
Sell. What are you
Declan
doing?
no, does watch this.
It's the biggest fan.
Yes, he does watch this. Better.
Good.
I'll go. I've got an audition.
No
for it,
loose
so
lips.
Declan, what's happening?
You want in it too?
I've been asked. Yeah.
Oh, right.
We audition. Yeah.
Is
Don't know
there a
what for. Don't know
cerebral
what
palsy
for
guy
yet.
in it?
Yes, that's the only role I can play. Someone with cerebral palsy. That's it.
Well,
I didn't say that. I just says, is there a cerebral palsy part of it?
I don't know.
Because like you would get it.
I don't know. Nah, I never get it. I always get those.
what
and I never get
about
them.
blind casting? Doesn't matter.
I couldn't play a blind man.
No, fuck's sake. Don't
He
mean it
done
like
like
that.
dogs. He done like dogs. Stevie Wonder like, bastard Willie Thompson get my parts. Do
No, Blue Lights is fucking brilliant
you
too.
remember him?
Nails the armour.
Constable Lawrence, or Sergeant. Sorry, I get a
Yes.
promotion
Yeah.
between season 1 and 2.
The only one I can remember in it is Dave
Dave.
Elliot.
Oh,
That's the only person I can
Dave.
remember, just because the whole time I'm going,
Dave.
that's big
Just
fucking
remember.
Dave.
I took the thing off at the start of season 2, though. Balaclava, forgot that word there.
Do you remember? They were like, doing training and he fucking pulled it off.
Ah, yeah.
Actually, don't.
Yeah, remember it now?
But that's class.
Did you say you're dead or something, did you? Or you said something?
Yes,
dead.
you're like the
Everybody's
the
dead.
person that trains.
Everybody's dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's right.
Big REC ginger mustache.
We were down to
Was it
Fallon's.
Semi's Belfast genetics coming out.
It
in you,
was genuinely like a fucking picture you would have seen on the news when you were a kid. This cop was shot dead today. Do you know what I mean? It was that face and the moustache.
Right
Is it
enough.
those genetics though? Because I can grow a big, thick fucking mustache.
Everybody
too.
thinks I'm ginger.
What?
I'm not
Are
actually
you
ginger.
saying it's
just my
genetics?
mustache.
Loyalists for the grow a big fucking moustache?
Mustache, yeah.
Oh, I like, no, loyalists are the only ones who can fucking grow curly hair. Like,
No, but
fucking
there's
Michael
a
Stone.
there's a style.
Michael
that-
Stone definitely got that fucking permed. I don't give a fuck. There's no way that's natural. Fucking no way.
You
Fucking
think he was
Michael
at
Stone's-
5 in the morning
was
before he
watching-
goes and does what he
He
does?
was
He's like,
watching,
outside
he
him,
was watching
hurdle.
Coming to America and he's like, fuck, do you know what look class for me to go out do about
So
shooting?
glow.
So glow. So glow with fucking Penny Arcade with habit.
So right enough, would you get stopped trying to go into like a Republican bar? Be like,
Well,
no.
we were in the Fallon's a couple of weeks ago. No shit. And he was dressed up as Furry Up
Full
Liquid.
Furry Up, wig.
Who,
face,
Furry Up
everything.
Liquid.
Furry Up
William
Liquid
is
is
the
the
dame
character.
from our last two People's Pantos.
Not the character.
So he's
from
got a
Blue Lights.
big green wig with a bottle of Furry Up Liquid on it and bubbles all coming out. It all lights up and sings songs and fucking, and then a big green dress and 6-inch heels.
It's a proper
He's
colour.
already a big tall
Proper
lad.
colour.
Like,
Proper colour then for the
we're coming out of the Fallon's and you can see people in the cars driving past going, what the fuck? This woman walks across the lights from Sainsbury's right over to him and goes, here, are you your fucking man from Blue Lights? Not are you
Believe it.
like dressed up and had the face on
And
and
he was like,
everything?
yes, you're like, fuck off out of West Belfast, you fucking Peter. There's probably people driving past the fans going, that fucking fans has changed. Fucking look,
Letting Peter's in.
fucking Peter's dressed up in their fucking. We know it's you, you fucking Peter. Fuck up.
That reminds me of fucking. Do you remember we did the boxing this year and I was ring girl again, right? And had big fucking pink wig on, big fake tits, juicy shorts with my arse out of them, a wee crop top. And Paddy Barnes walks in the dressing room, takes one, and just talking away. And she goes to me, "So are you doing ring girl again this year?"
No, like,
I was like, "Yes, mate."
Paddy's took too many fucking punches to the head. No, Paddy, no, I'm not doing it this year.
No, I'm just down to watch.
I'm actually I'm off in it. Just
So what got for the two of you got you into theatre?
I studied it years ago. I always did school plays and stuff. Was always leading school plays. Studied it for years, and then fell out of it for 10 years. Was in the Canary Islands for a couple of years. We lived in London. Worked in Channel 4 here for a long time, and then started doing Amdram. I actually worked in Channel 4 complaints department. Oh, your inquiries.
I can imagine him doing that job.
And it was for the whole of the UK, so it wasn't just Northern Ireland people phoning. So we were on the phones whenever that Jade Goody, Shoppa celebrity with brother.
Oh,
You were busy those
And
days.
there was 8 of us, and I think we got 40,000 complaints or something.
Jesus Christ.
People were queuing for 45 minutes on the phone just to scream down the phone at you.
She really
And I remember there was one woman who finally got through to me, and she said to me, I don't think Jade Goody is a racialist. I think they're just trying to make her Indian a scapegoat. You can't even laugh. You have to be like, yes, madam, no
That's
problem.
going on our
I was
Panto.
going to say, you can't be on that headset
it.
going, you stupid bitch.
How's the clip? That's fucking great. Oh my god. You see your school plays? Was it musicals?
Aye.
What ones did you do?
We do. There was one, actually, it was an original one about Castle Ward that I was the lead in. And then we did Annie Get Your Gun, and I played an Indian.
Annie, get your
Yeah,
gun.
no, but-
He's Belfast.
I suppose back then they really went for they really went for it.
They did.
Oh,
I done 7 Braids for 7 Brothers.
Love that show. Absolutely love it. I played Benjamin.
I was Gideon. You're not supposed
What
to
a
be.
show.
You're Gideon.
You really do it now, though.
No, no.
Stockholm Syndrome, the musical. Like,
Kidnap these wee
they basically
girls,
kidnap the wee girl, take them up the mountain, and they all fall in love with them, and then have children with them. And it's like,
And they're all
yay!
pregnant by the time everybody gets up the mountain. They're like, fuck, I was
so I've never seen this show. That sounds fucking mental.
7 Braids for 7
I've
Brothers.
never seen it.
I done it, and there was only 2 fellas in the whole play. Like, even though there was 5 brothers. Do you know what I mean?
7
7 brothers. It was 5 because it was weird the way they done it. There was 2 of them fucked off halfway through the play because they got sick. 2 wee girls got meningitis, and it went down to 5 brothers.
Jesus.
It was fucking mad.
Is this in our school? Did
Since the Roses.
you go to St. Roses?
Yep.
Did he? Mm-hmm. When did it change from all girls school to
When
11
I
years?
went,
You're joking me.
that's the first wee lad to go.
You're fucking my me up.
I'm not. Seriously, 100%.
The blue
1986,
uniform and all?
I was the first one, yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's the first wee lad.
You
Was
kicked
it-
out of our school?
Couldn't get into any other boys' school, so my mum brought me down to St. Roses and like, he has all his GCSEs, and they're like, oh, let him in. I was like, yeah.
Happy days.
What was it you said before? It was like putting a fox in a chicken.
I was like, here's my fox. Can you put it in your fucking hen house here?
Had a
oh my
key to my
God.
own toilet. No, it was fucking unreal.
Did Neil ever come in and take a shade in?
It's just a girl from Ballymena, man. I just
Sorry,
do
I'll
this
break
all the time, so don't mind me, fuck's sake.
Is that where you got in the drama in that school?
No, see that.
That would have been easier to do.
See, to be honest, right? I was in like drama. I done stuff with Jim Deeds and Vincent Kennard. Do you remember him?
Vincent and Jim,
And they
aye.
used to have a wee thing at the St. Teresa's, and I'd done that. And then all my mates found out I was doing it, and they were like, "You're gay as fuck," and it put me off. Fucking put me off, and it shouldn't have. And I remember 7 Boys from 7 Brothers on the last night. They all turned up, and I walked out, and they were in the front row, and I went, "Oh fuck, this is gonna." I thought they were gonna ruin the show, and they all came up to me after it, and they were like, "You're really good. Like, you should do it again." I was like, that was it. It was never mentioned again.
I had similar experience because I was in the Sound of Music in school. So
What did you do?
I was Max Stepweiler.
What's he do?
He's Elsa's brother. So the one who's going with the captain, who's the father of all the kids, I'm her brother. which is the weirdest way to explain Sound of Music to anyone. But I remember my mates walking in on me rehearsing the Lonely Goatherd, which is the high on a hill is a lonely goatherd, and everyone just like fucking
Go ahead,
slagged
do
for
it
weeks.
again, Emer.
High on a hill is a lonely goatherd. Lonely.
Do you have to sing that?
Nah, but they perform it like around the uncle at one stage, which again, sounds.
Because that's the night scene as they're all going to bed.
Yeah, but they have to do it at the big festival at the end. And the
Go and
uncle's
dance
there.
around your uncle there.
Yeah, dance
What
for your
was your
uncle
name?
before
What was
bedtime.
your name?
Max Deadfiler.
Max Deadfield. He even sounded like a fucking pedo. Doesn't he? He sounds like he would
Mate,
take
there's
a
not.
piss.
They don't need pedos. Not musical. There's Nazis. There's a lot of stuff going on. Don't need a pedo in the mix of that. But yeah, I had that same. People saw me rehearse that, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "I love this. This is my favorite thing to
It was
do."
an all boys school.
Nope. Nope. Just my friends are cunts.
What school was it?
At Wellington College.
Did you get much shit in school?
Aye, fuck. Exact same shit as you. Especially when you're into drama, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was only into Gaeilge and drama, Irish and drama was all I wanted to do. So, like, and we were an all boys school as well. So it was like,
He was in the Gilligan and drama, but didn't join the Ra. That's fucking nuts.
I was too young. I was like,
Does the Ra have a drama wing?
Well, everything about it.
Yeah,
Fucking
like a wing,
drama.
Right, boys,
Yeah.
we'll plan the next bombing, but first, what's the
never
winter
seen-
musical this year?
Have you never seen the Ra the musical?
it's called Say Nothing.
Say nothing. It's on Disney for fuck's
Say
sake.
fuck off.
The kneecapping
You
scene.
went full circle, bro. Fucking playing the parts. I'm surprised you even get them parts. They're all from West Belfast. They're all too Ra. They can't play it.
But yeah, I got like, but there are parts of when you're rehearsing drama too, where if someone walks in and be like, "What the fuck you do?" You can't even argue. Like they come into the hall and you're pretending to be like a sunflower seeing the light
Oh
for the first
no,
time.
I get fucking, Miss McCullen cast me as a fucking flower girl in Oliver. So, your wonderful roses. Or Stavis, right? Sean Green and Darren Pryor, they fucking loved it. Me, I was like, fuck's sake, really? Big pink dresses, old fashioned, old school.
You wanted to lead.
Who will buy my wonderful
But you
roses?
still done it.
Right? Why didn't I get Dodger? You were probably Dodger, were you? You're typecast there, like. So, see, when our year was in, third year, so you do a performance for the first years, and then the second years, right? And so on, right up to seventh year. The day our year was in, the third years, I went to the two boys, listen, you two fucking go on. I'm not going on as a rose seller today. And they went, what are you talking about? I went, my fucking year's in. They were in the year below me. And I went, this is third year's, and I'll get fucking murdered if I go out and who will buy your firing roses about. So them two went on. I come up about 3 minutes later because the song was 3 minutes long, and I knew if I come up 3 minutes, I'd go, fuck her on stage. Ma McQuillan standing at the wings, fucking raging, smoke coming out of her ears. Wow, Mr. Devlin, where the fuck were you? And I went, you will never believe what happened, miss. My fucking dress got caught in the door down in the dressing room, and I couldn't fucking get it out, which was obviously lies. But I'd ripped the fucking dress, the shore and the thing. She was like, you ripped the fucking dress? Get out of here. So I didn't go on, thank fuck.
Did you see that you did the next day with a holding your dress?
I did it for the 4 years, no bar.
I'm doing it for 4 years. I'm not this time.
Just not our year. You get destroyed like you did.
No,
because none of the
100%.
edits were in the rehearsals. Do you know what I mean?
Listen,
They just
people fucking laugh about this. I fucking hid the fact that I would have listened to AC/DC or fucking. They were like, "What are you listening to?"
alternative.
Scooter. You know, it was like you couldn't admit it. You know, they were like, "What the fuck do you mean you listen to Doors?"
definitely
The
not.
fucking gay as fuck. Do you know what I mean? It was a mad thing. Like it was a stupid thing. And I'm glad it's not.
But that's it's good that's going away though, because I think at least doing theatre for one thing teaches you skills that you learn in life. Everyone I know who's done theatre is a better public speaker,
aye.
which is a very useful fucking skill.
Oh, it's great.
Seeing someone can't speak in public, I get pissed off.
Kids just having that, getting it out of them, just fucking to feel like it's okay to fucking do that.
But you know when
amazing.
someone's like, I have a presentation to do and working, I'm dead nervous, I can't do it. I'm like, you're just talking, it's easy.
But I'd say it's all but going away now.
Yeah,
you know, now
yeah,
for
no,
kids, because
100%.
see now, if you look about
Well,
now, kids are watching Blue Lights, they're watching Line Duty, they're going and seeing production companies like this that weren't about,
there's
30
far
years
more for
ago.
them.
So they're seeing the example and they're saying, "Frick, I want to be involved in that." Whereas we didn't have that to point to. when we were younger.
I think too, they're making movies in Belfast. And
Yeah,
all
exactly.
That there is all like
Yeah.
it's
So you see
accessible
the opportunities now?
Yes, there's more for people
Yeah.
now. Whereas before, you fucked off to go to school, didn't you?
England, though,
Yeah.
12 years.
Did you go to school?
Here, it doesn't exist anymore.
Right, okay.
Where'd you
Tar
go?
Street, Biffy.
Where?
Tar Street, they used to have a performing arts college there.
Oh, right.
It's all
right.
gone now. Like,
I thought you meant secondary school. I was like, I've never heard of it. What's
I'm
secondary
Grosvenor.
school?
Drama
You're
school.
Grosvenor boy? Bastard.
We call it the Grosvenor.
That's our rivals.
Grabner Grammar
Call it the
School.
Grosvenor. Grosvenor.
Grosvenor.
Grosvenor was where Farside was, just up from it a wee bit, weren't it?
That's
No, it's off Castlereagh Road. That's where Wellington College is.
Wellington College
Was
is
that,
off.
was that your school?
Yeah. That's why Grosvenor and Wellington are
Twice
rivals.
Me walking right on the main road there.
Aye.
So there was traffic pollution. You know?
Oh, I mean, it was a nightmare getting there too. Bus
You'd
was
have
late.
fucking
on.
been late every fucking day. You can't.
I'm like, I've never ever been early for anything in my life.
But see, when you're around actors, right? Do you know, like, you come in here and you see all the actors and they're all fucking. See, when you're in that, do you have that same sort of friendship amongst all each other, if you know what I mean?
I'm just,
Absolutely, 'cause especially seeing Panto, because you live in each other's pockets. You know?
Like, me being with all Emmons in a green room, I can be who I want to. Do you get what I mean? Like, they all know what I'm fucking. We're all slightly different, but we're all sort of cooked a wee bit. We're all fucking a wee bit. Like, we all should be on a bus together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like comedians, but it's weird when you're around other comedians. Like, we have that.
I think for us, because comedians get, you know, and this isn't fucking, oh, poor us, but you get a lot of shit doing what you do.
We
get a lot of
actually
people
we
being
aren't
like,
accepted
"Hey,
by like the
shite,
Arts Council.
they're
The Arts
not
Council,
good."
the Arts Council and stuff don't see us as an actual.
We're not seen as
form of
art.
arts. Yes,
But even, I mean, just from the public, yeah, loads of people are nice, but you still get a load of your shit,
you get
you're a
hated,
fat
like,
cunt, you're
so
a
much
useless
hated.
bastard.
you're putting yourself out there.
yes,
Like,
because you're
Yeah.
like a clown. We're basically
yeah.
clowns.
Yeah.
Do you know
so
what I mean?
because
So-
of that, comedians are always like, we can slag each other to death, but don't, like, see, even if I'm the straight and be like, I like you, but I hate him, I'm like,
Aye.
well, he's my mate. I don't know you. Don't fucking talk about my mate.
But like, did you feel that when you went to drama school? Did you feel that when you went like and
The
studied
thing is,
it?
as well, because you have to have a lot of trust with people on stage, you know? So I think that carries over. Especially with all the downtime in Panto, when you've all those hours in between, you're just talking nonsense to each other. You end up, because you built up that trust, you end up sharing.
It's sort of
an
like
awful
a
lot
youth
more
club to
than you would
me.
in any other.
Like watching in here, it's like a youth club to me. It's like that kind of vibe. Did you like going from St Mary's and then going across the water to a fucking drama school? Did you feel a part for it, or did you feel like fuck, I shouldn't really be here, or what? What way did you feel?
definitely. Do you mean like from a class perspective that you're?
One.
Well,
Like,
that was number one. Was like your fucking
you-
fish out of waters. It's 96, so mid 90s. I went. I fucking basically never left West Belfast in my life, apart from Bundoran.
because people would not understand. Like, there wouldn't have been a massive influx of West, like Belfast,
No, me and John.
working class.
You know John. We were the first ones from St Mary's
working
ever to go to
class.
drama
But
school.
that's what I'm saying. So they'd be like, "What is this?" Do you know?
Yes.
Did you feel then you went from a school where people were like, "That's fucking gay to do drama," to then get into drama school for people to go, "What the fuck is this?"
And it was full on from fucking day one. Like it was.
Because there is a lot of middle class and upper class kids who can't be doctors and can't be lawyers, and their families were like, "Well, fucking send them into acting."
Because they could
Like,
afford to.
yeah. So they could pay to get them into something like
But
that.
they can also survive off pittance and not having the work at the start, so they can keep themselves available because their families can fund
But I
them.
think it's also if they didn't have the brains to make themselves a vet or a doctor or something, so the family was a wee bit embarrassed. It was like, put them into the arts, because if they don't have work, and people normally fucking see actors going fucking skint because no fucking work, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
but
was
that's what I
why-
mean. That's why the rich ones can benefit because, like, for people where we're from, if you're not working, or if you've no money, you've no fucking money.
100%.
No one else has money. But if you're coming from a family where your dad's rich and your mum's rich, well, they can just get going. There's your grand a week. You can live off a bit part on Holby City once every 3 months because you have that backing. Where
There's
it's
about
harder
90
for that
people in our
background.
class in drama school, our year, sorry. And I think now there's about 3 people still in the industry. It was that class difference was fucking massive. A lot of them were there just because it was 27 grand for 3 years,
Yeah.
right? So my dad
You got a
went,
scholarship or not?
no, I didn't get a scholarship.
No?
My dad went, right, I have 13 grand here in life savings and I'm going to do this because that's all I wanted to do was go to drama school and be an actor. So he went, okay, we'll do the 13 grand. I was like, where the fuck's the 14 grand come from? So he went to the BELB, I don't know what it's called now, Belfast Education and Library Board.
Yeah.
Yeah, now. And he queued up and he went in and they went, sorry, that's private education. We don't fucking pay for that there. We don't pay for private education. And he queued up every day, June and July, out summer, until the fucking basically broke and went, right, we'll fucking pay 14 grand. But he put his life savings basically into me to go there to give me an opportunity from West Belfast.
Then
in
you
the
get into
90s.
band of brothers and your sister and all were going, sweet, Tony's going to pay us back all that fucking life savings he fucking done. And then
Paid off
Tony's
his
like,
student loans
listen,
straight away, all them
can you,
kebabs and
can,
pens."
can you slam me money here? If you have any furniture in the house we can use in the fucking play here. What happened?
What happened, man?
That's what I'm saying. That's the
That
thing.
was exactly what happened. Uh-huh.
So when you did Band of Brothers, I'm trying to think who's in it. Were you in with Damien Lewis? Was he in it?
Yes, he was not in that Bastone because he's the fucking
Yeah, he was the main
top
guy.
boy,
yeah.
yeah.
Was
Is he Loudermilk? Is he in that Loudermilk? Yeah?
Yeah.
He's the main actor in that, isn't he? He was great in Band of Brothers too.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Who's he married to?
He was married
She
to
passed
Helen
away, the girl
McCrory.
from Helen McCrory from
Aunt Polly from
Peaky
Peaky
Blinders.
Blinders.
Yeah, passed away recently, that's right.
Who, the aunt?
Yeah, Aunt
Yeah.
Polly.
Was that who he was married to?
Yeah.
Ah, Damien.
Fuck.
She's in Harry Potter as well, isn't she? Mm-hmm. She's Narcissa Malfoy. Me pretending I didn't know. I was like, who is she? I didn't know it straight away.
Nerd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, huge fucking nerd.
Harry
So-
Potter.
What?
Harry Potter nerd, are you?
Yeah, in general.
Is that why you joined the Mudblood?
Yeah.
You thought it was
Remember the
about Harry
first
Potter?
2 years of this? People were being like, these
This
guys
is
don't
fuck all to
Harry
do with Harry Potter.
We just kept getting people thinking it was a Harry Potter podcast for fucking ages.
That's when we had money. Now we don't. Nobody fucking watches it now. So join the Patreon. It's a
Made
fucking
that
pound.
really sad for no reason.
It's because I'm skinned. Doing shows with Brassneck at Christmas. Where did it all go wrong, Paddy?
You came to us, Patrick.
So apart from Blue Light, have you done any other TV work, or was Blue Light your first one?
Vikings.
Holy shit! Yes,
I got beheaded in Vikings.
that's
Season
class.
6, I think it was.
I know, he says that's class.
No, it
That's
was
class, you got beheaded.
Edge was in it. That's how I know it. Adam Copeland, guy's a professional wrestler. He was in it. That's
Yeah.
how I know
Right,
that
right.
show. Yeah. What's
It was good fun. Like, I play like a Russian guy who got beheaded, but they obviously when you hear about the job, they're like, you're going to get beheaded and all. I was like, oh fuck, this sounds great. And then they bring you down to make the head cast, obviously,
For it to fall off.
to put your head, because my head got served up to somebody on a platter.
right?
So they had to make a cast of my head so that they had. And like I was all, oh my god, I'm going to get a cast of my head. We had this gag.
That's
and then they were
horrible.
sitting down, went down, sat down, and they were like, ready, you ready for this? And I hadn't processed it at all. I
Gonna
hadn't thought
cover
about it.
your face and
So they put, it's like clay on first. It's like, and then you put 2 straws up your nose, and it goes in your ears and over your mouth.
so it's like
then-
one of your pubs over in East Belfast.
Then they put plaster Paris over the top of it. Plaster Paris, it's heated, so it heats up. But it feels like you're underwater. So like, and people
Yeah,
are talking to you,
get
but
you.
it sounds like it's magic.
Mm.
And you're there for an hour.
And oh,
An hour.
I suppose when it's
It was
warm, it sort of
torture.
feels all right. But then when it hardens and it gets cold, it must be fucking.
The heat was the worst bit when they put that plaster Paris on and starts heating up. It was terrific. And they wouldn't even let me keep my head either.
Oh, you don't get to keep the head?
Too expensive.
Did it look like he?
It gouge the eyes and all out. You see it on a platter.
They're
served up.
quite funny with you taking anything to do with it.
I'm so stupid that I was like, I never realized that's how they did that. I don't think they were cutting.
I mean, I'm pretty
people's
sure now
actual
they
heads
might
off,
just
but-
3D print it or something.
The stuff that's fucked into skips after movies and films.
No, did you not see him doing Colin Farrell for the Penguin?
Yes.
Like 4 hours in makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal, like.
Because I remember seeing an interview with him where he was like, this is one of the best things I've ever done. I could do it forever. And then about 2 weeks later, he was like, I'm never fucking doing this again. I'm sick of wearing this shit. Because you wouldn't recognize it's him. Like,
transformation, aye.
he is amazing in that show.
Yeah.
If
Do you
you,
ever, oh, sorry. Do you ever stroke anything from the sets, Patrick? When you're
Saying fuck off. Fuck up.
What did you say?
No.
two sisters.
We'll talk about it off this. It's like, I'm the worst person because they're like, oh, it's all getting fucked in the skip. And I'm like, what? What do you mean it's getting fucked in the skip? You can fucking give out the fucking hit. No, like, I was thinking, you could give out the fucking Tony. Tony could take out up the Brassneck. He fucking use that for kids, all that. No, like, everything gets fucked
You'd
out.
still come up to Brassneck and steal it.
I know, but that's not the point.
We're
That's not
nailing
the
our
point.
costumes and fucking props down for your show, mate.
They,
You stole the fucking Iceland Award, Brassneck's Iceland Award for
I didn't steal
You
it.
did steal it.
No,
Where'd it go?
you made Aisling. He came out the first day we were doing the fucking read through of the play, and he set this award in the middle of the fucking table. All comedians who's never won fuck all in their life, and he sets an award. We're not even seen as part of the arts, right? And he's bringing us in like, no, I'm not going to get funded for this because you are all fucking comedians and they don't fucking recognise you as fucking actors. And we were like, right? And he goes, here, look, I want a fucking Aisling award. And I was like, can't. And he left it there for us to fucking have our lunch and look at. And I went, well, that's your fault for leaving it there. So we were driving up the road in Kieran Bartlett's car, and I went, will you see? Pulled out Daisy in the morning. He was like, we have to go back. And I went, fuck, you stole that, and Tony, fuck, up to my house, drop me off. I started sending him pictures, me and Aisling in the fucking shower together, having lunch. Kept it for about 3 months. He's like, when am I getting Aisling back? Never. Fuck you. She's staying at my house. I had it at my house. Everybody's coming in. Did you get an Aisling award? Me, I've never even been fucking invited to the Aisling Awards from West Belfast. Never been invaded, never been fucking nominated for something. Cunts.
That's because you'd fucking steal them all before the show and there'd be no fucking awards to get on that.
Never been
Ours
invaded.
is in a
Never
glass
been
case now. Key.
Yeah. He's way to check it, sir.
To make sure it's still there.
It's away. It's fucking away.
Doors
It's
locked.
only a fucking Aisling Award, Tony, for fuck's sake. It's not a fucking BAFTA.
So here's the thing, guys, right? Because when we do stand up from time to time, we will have a drink before doing it, right? Not all the time, but sometimes we've been on stage, we bit tipsy.
You're going to ask us, do we get black before going on stage?
Have you ever? Not do you, but have you ever? Accidental or otherwise?
They are part of fucking a union. They cannot say that.
No, stand
Good,
up,
just checking. This is all for the union, just making sure.
That's say you weren't doing a job.
Yeah, this was a non-union job.
Do you know, I used to do the stand-up at the Five Star drunk
Sounds like a
every
Sopranos
time.
Yeah, I used to be hammered doing it.
Every fucking time I was hammered, like Shane McGowan fucking hammered, and people were just laughing. And then one night she wouldn't drive me to the gig. And I was like, what am I going to do? She went, I don't give a fuck what you do. And the gig was like fucking Toronto. So I had to drive, couldn't get a taxi. So I drove and done the gig, and the fella running the gig went, have you ever done that sober before? And I went, no. And he went, you need to do it like that again. Because it's funny. Like the other times it's just funny drunk person. You doing it actually like doing it as a performance is fucking
But you
way
can
better.
wing it and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You can go off pace and stuff when you're in a play. It's
You can, but I've seen loads of people get up hammered, and it's shockingly. You think, like when you're hammered, you think you're funny as fuck, but then when you've to actually do it,
People
watching
disagree.
someone hammered on stage, for
Mickey
20 minutes
doing
is
it in St.
shite.
Paddy's night that time, I thought he was fucking hilarious. Everybody disagreed with me. Like I thought Mickey was fucking brilliant. No harm to anybody. Like we all couldn't have done it. He done his material, which I was like, what he done there, he actually done his material fucking black. And I mean fucking black out all day from 10 o'clock that morning. It was fucking great. I laughed.
I've only done that once or twice, and it's enjoyable at the time, but you get bollocked afterwards, and you're like, that's not worth it.
Did we perform in Manchester after getting the edibles?
Doing the edibles, I did.
I don't know if I did. I
I think you were done, but I had more stuff
Fuck,
to
I
do.
was fucking done, alright. I was fucking.
But I used to
done.
do stand up
done.
after smoking weed, so that wasn't new to me. Oh yeah.
I had curry and it was in it. And everything. I was fucked. I was just like fucking. Me and him went to see this guy perform. We were just sitting there. Do you remember your man? What's he called?
Was it Glenn Wool?
No, not the comedian. The guy that does the songs, but it's real fucking English. And you were like, he's massive. They all love him over here.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I know who you mean though.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He puts a wig on. He's like, how's it really going? You stick it in your vanny. And I'm going,
Oh, Cunt in the Gang.
cunt the gang. Fuck me, Tony. I'm sitting there and I'm fucking high as fuck. I'm just going, what the fuck is this? And I'm just looking at
I
all
was
of
in
it.
tears laughing.
He was laughing and I'm going, am I missing something here? It's called fucking tap.
I love
He's
watching.
massive over here. He's fucking shit.
He's great. I loved him.
Oh, fuck, he was terrible.
I
Terrible.
loved it.
I don't know.
But you know, I done stand up stoned a couple of times. I used to do it a lot because I was a big weed smoker, and then went through a period where I didn't do it, and I was way better, and then went, okay, I'm not doing that anymore then. But at the time, I don't know if it's like I'm just comfortable doing it, or you're so used to smoking that you convince yourself that no, I'm fine doing this when you're
Well, isn't
not.
it good we're in a professional setup now where none of that takes part?
Yes.
We're involved, and the kids will be going there and there'll be nobody smelling it here. Because that used to be the Santas when we were kids. Do you remember?
locked.
You went to the candy centre.
smells like
You were looking at this
Rainbow
Santa.
Santa.
Like all these photos of us when we were kids are terrifying because of fucking man. Fucking blacked out on sitting. All these faces, people are like, what the fuck's that? Like, that was Santa when we were kids. Fucking terrifying.
even going on with hangovers. Fucking bad. Never mind being drunk. Fuck me.
I hate getting on with a hangover because you're literally just standing there going, I don't
Sunday
want to be
madness.
here. Is that
You
the
do a
worst?
Saturday night show and then you go out with the whole cast and you get read off and then you've got to do a fucking Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock. That's hardcore.
I suppose as actors, you must have done some jobs that are brutal too.
Neil,
Brutal.
Yeah.
don't say Sleeping Beauty.
Tony.
Not now, but you know, in the past,
Tony
stuff
done
you're sitting there going, what am I
Tony done the famous Opera House where. Do you remember? The doing the stand up in Irish, and you came on after doing the.
That was your fault that night.
Here we go, my fucking fault.
It's like sitting with
My
two old
fucking fault. My fucking fault, right? So what happened was, I went over to Edinburgh for a couple of weeks, and when I came back, some Scottish comedian was meant to do theatre at the Mill.
Yeah.
And he fucking never went in. So the theatre at the Mill was like, we need to get comedians, and somebody's like, get. So they got like 10 of us.
Yeah.
And I went down, and they were like, put him on last. So fucking, I don't know, Magic George or something, put Paddy on last. He's a headliner. And I went out and done like a 35-minute set, and the fucking place went mad. And all the people, where can we see you again? And I was like, I'm doing the Belfast fucking festival, the comedy festival, do you remember it was on? But I was doing 2 shows. I was doing my own show, and I was doing this thing with Emmons in Irish in the Opera House. So I would go on and do like 15 minutes of like English going into Irish, and then they would come out and do these sketches in Irish, and their stuff was scripted. So people had headphones, and they could understand it was translated. Whereas mine was fucking different every night. Fuck's sake, the Irish wasn't even Irish. Right?
Do you remember? We were in Turkey right now. Your set.
I was fucking rehearsing in the mirror in Turks, and the Turkish people fucking understood me because Tashi Kusha Durham is fucking thank you in Irish.
Tashi Kusha Durham.
Is Turkish for thank you.
Get away.
Swear to God. Yeah. Tashi Kusha Durham. It's fucking so your man, the wee pool man, thought I was talking Turkish, and he's going, you're saying it wrong. And I'm going, no, that's fucking Gaelic. And he's going, sounds a bit Turkish. And we went through it, and he was like, well, that there, and some of it fucking translated over. But I'm doing it anyway. And all the people from fucking New Mosley, Rathcoole, and fucking Hine bought tickets to see me in the fucking Opera House, not knowing that it was a fucking Irish show, right? So next minute I go out and fucking full house and everybody's dead on, and I goes out and I goes, well, what's a crack? It's my shit, Paddy McDonnell. And I get into the second lane in Irish, and somebody shouted, what the fuck, sis? And I went, whoa. Martin O'Muller was fucking Lord Mayor at the time. He went like that in his chair, right? And I went,
me and Nula in the wings.
and they went, what the fuck? So they're looking out, and this girl goes, what the fuck type of fucking show is this? Fuck, are you talking Irish, right? And I went, yes and no. And she was like, is it a fucking yes or a fucking no? We all came in a bus the whole way up from fucking Rathcoole and New Mosley, and we seen you in the theatre at the Mill, and what the fuck's this shit? It didn't say anything. The fucking brochure was that size for the show, so you couldn't fucking understand it. So I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fucking, the further you go in the show, the more it's get translated. So they'll put the earphones on, but I wasn't. It's not fucking working. I said, no, my thing isn't, my show isn't fucking Irish. It's fucking, you'll not, don't worry about it. Stay and watch the sketches. They're fucking brilliant. He comes walking out to do the sketches. We convinced him to fucking stay, which was after doing a raffle. Do you remember? We're the one fucking, a packet of Tato in Irish. And it wasn't the fucking press bag potatoes up here, it was the free Tato ones. It was the wee fucking IRA man, the front of the fucking packet, right? And then the one, a leprechaun's outfit, 2 fucking tickets to a disco in Donegal. And they were all winning the fucking tickets, and I'm going, fuck. And I was pulling it out, and they were going, me one, I was going, you don't even fucking want that, she don't want that, you're not getting that, fuck off. Fuck you, I'm away. I walk off the stage, my make's still on, and I go, what the fuck happened down there? Right? He's out the back, what am I don't know, fucking all out there. Next minute he walks out, the first sketch they do, you walked out with a pape on your fucking shoulder, going, here, I'm only after coming down the Glen Road there, RPG and fucking something like that. And then his first line was something about not liking orange men or something in Irish.
Oh, it was the
Need my long far brain. She's like, no, it's far Irish there, but you can't say that. And they all went, fuck this. They all fucking stormed out, and they were standing outside. We were sitting in the back, I was just going, fucking hell. I never got asked to do another Irish show again after that. It was a fucking disaster. Do you remember it? The guy from fucking Telegraph come over, done an interview, and he says, I can give you this, or I can print the fucking thing, the review of that show. And I says, what do you think? And he went, it's up to you. He says, but I think I'll be on Stephen Nolan tomorrow. And I was like, right, give me the fucking thing. And Andrew Johnson, he didn't put it in the paper.
Oh, why? Because you took it?
He asked me, he says, do you want me to put the review in from what happened tonight? Because I think it's class. And I was like, no.
Oh, you should have.
I know. Now looking back now, like, but that was probably a fucking
If you've been on Nolan, that's a sellout just from people who sheerly hate Nolan.
fuck me. It was funny. Like. That had to be one of your worst ones.
That was brutal. So remember the whole Far Boy thing? Because Far Boy in Irish is an orange man, but
Okay.
Boy is the
Boy's
Irish for yellow. So that me and Nuala, the whole argument between us was hard.
And then she says, and she was like, no, and also she was like a black man isn't a black man, so
It's Far Gurham,
it's far
which
Gorham,
means
is
blue man, but it means black man.
And he was going, gee, you don't like black men. She says, I do like black men. And he was going, you fucking like black men. You know, it was like a play on
You
the
don't like
fucking-
orange men.
And you don't like
yellow
orange men was the thing. So you like yellow men, you don't like thing, but you like black men, but you don't like... And she's like, I do like fucking... You know, so it was that whole... And they just went, fuck this is a fucking anti-Protestant fucking gig. And they all were standing outside looking, demanding their money back. Like, it was fucking mental, wasn't it?
It's mental.
Well, that was it. On that note, I think we should finish.
Yeah. Thank you very much
Yes.
for doing this, guys.
What do you want to plug?
appreciate it.
Plug it now. Send a link. Sean can put it up. There's a wee link here for tickets. Can we do that? Down here? Down or up?
Down.
Down.
Down?
Yeah. Or,
Down?
or there, or maybe up.
Down. There's down.
It'll be somewhere on the screen.
Yes. And that's a link to tickets. And you run when?
St. Goes 5th of December to the 22nd of December. Sleeping Beauty. It's on every night, apart from Mondays.
Brilliant.
And of course, your show, Paddy, in the evenings.
I would don't need to fucking talk
We
about it.
do. Paddy's first scripted play.
I don't want people to go there.
Rebel without a
Pelican.
clause in the Raddies.
It's like
12th of December until
12th
22nd.
December for 4 nights until the 22nd, yes. And none of my mates are allowed to go. Pelican. Just go to his. Go to Panto. Money joking. Go to both. It'd be fucking great. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Neve, for coming
Thanks for
on.
having me.
Thank you,
very
lads.
much, guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate
William,
it.
for turning up.
Also,
today.
tickets for the Waterfront are still on sale to come see
Yes,
me.
and Millennium Forum. And where else?
Millennium Forum and Waterfront and Sugar Club in Dublin.
Yeah, I've got the Millennium Forums. I've got all the shows in Liverpool, fucking Manchester, Nottingham, fucking wherever. Just go on and see it. It's all after Christmas anyway. Just announced the regional tour too, so that's all after Christmas. Get them for Christmas. Bye.
I feel electric.